Welcome guys to another show here at the Virtue Hearing Network. Whether you're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, the podcast, or even if you get my email newsletters through Constant Contact, welcome and thank you guys for watching. You know, I come to you guys every week to show you guys and educate you guys what's the latest hearing aid technology, what advancements are going on, you know, your hearing health and all that good stuff, right? So today we're going to be talking about behind the ear styles and versus custom in the ear styles. What are the pros and cons? What are the differences, the user controls, and all that good stuff? And if you guys have any questions, go ahead and post in comments. You know, we'll try to answer them as best as we can. Just if you're in the market for hearing aids, we can also have a one-on-one conversation on what's probably best for yourself. Before we get started, just want to offer you guys this offer that we still have going on for this fall season while we have inventory in the office. We have the buy one get one free Unitron Moxi All Pro. That's a premium level hearing aid, and that is a behind the ear style, which we're going to be covering that style in today's show. So yeah, is that something you're interested in and you actually want to trial it even before you buy it, call our office. It's our office number here is 323-530-0223. All right. Well, with that being said, let's get started. So again, we're going to be talking about behind the ear styles and custom in the ear styles. I'm going to be showing you guys some demos. So this is a receiver in the canal. It's one of the behind the ear styles. This one specifically is from the brand Starkey, and we got the small CIC and the bigger ITE custom styles that go inside the ear. And what I first want to get into is comfort, because I believe that comfort is the number one priority in wearing hearing aids, because if you're not comfortable wearing it, you're probably not going to use it. And you're probably going to return it to your hearing aid specialist or audiologist, and that's not what we want. We both lose out of the benefit of hearing aids. So we want you guys to benefit and be comfortable. So let's go over the receiver in the canal behind the ear. So the hearing aid basically sits behind your ear, usually a little wire that goes down into your, with a soft dome that goes into your canal. Now this little dome is made out of a special medical grade silicone that goes inside your ear, and it's very flexible, very soft. It's really comfortable, and for the most comfortable hearing aid, I would definitely go with this. And I mean, I can even put it on just to kind of show you guys how it looks. So the little tip right here goes inside your ear, hearing aid goes behind. So just like that. Probably can't even see it. Okay. So now, as far as the custom hearing aids, they're made out of a harder material. It's made of some type of acrylic material. And whenever you get this hearing aid made for yourself, we take an impression, which is basically a mold of your ear canal, and we send that to the manufacturer, and they ultimately design and make the hearing aid. Now, I'm not saying this hearing aid is going to be super uncomfortable or uncomfortable at all, but it's definitely going to be, it's made out of hard material, and I personally believe that the soft silicone on the receiver in the canal style behind the ear is way more comfortable. So that's the materials and the comfortness of those two styles. Now let's get into the user controls. So most behind the ear styles now only operate with one button, and if you're wearing hearing aids on both sides, they're gonna work wirelessly together. So if you press one side, for example, the most common programming I do for all my patients is one side is to raise the volume and the other side is to lower the volume. Now, digital hearing aids can be programmed differently. You can have different programs, different volume settings, different things. So you know, once you talk to your hearing care professional and see what are your needs, that's how we're going to kind of tailor it to your needs. As far as the custom in the ear styles, you do have an option of getting a button, but some custom styles also have a rotary wheel to raise and lower the volume. So that's another thing to think about when you're getting hearing aids. You know, are you going to have dexterity issues? Do you want something behind your ear or in the ear? Can you reach up here for those volume controls? Stuff like that, right? Now let's get into the technology part. Batteries, you know, it just depends. You know, the custom styles, they can start off with really small batteries, and the bigger ones use bigger batteries. So that kind of, you know, is kind of optional. Bluetooth is mostly available in the behind the ear styles. Direct to iPhone. Some companies have direct to Android, not all of them. As far as custom styles, you're probably gonna have to wear something bigger, just because that 2.4 gigahertz wire does not fit in something like this, the smaller hearing aids. So if you want something direct to iPhone or even Android, it's gonna have to be a receiver in the canal behind the ear. I believe there's a half shell or bigger, or this style can go to direct to iPhone with some companies, not all companies. So let's get into rechargeability. Now, all custom hearing aids, they do not have the option for rechargeability, and that is because each hearing aid is customly molded and built to that patient's ear. So they don't have like a standard base where they can just be seated or anything like that. Maybe in the future there might be wireless charging, but not as of now. There's not that type of technology for hearing aids yet. Now, behind the ear receiver in the canal styles, they do have a rechargeability option. They basically just put a special battery door at the bottom, and they'll come with a little base where you can seat them in and charge them overnight, and the next day most hearing aids get 24 hours of usage, but you do have to recharge them every single day. So if you think you're a person, or you think the person who's getting these is going to remember to recharge them every day, then that's probably a good option. That way they don't have to struggle with buying batteries or putting them in and out. But if you think they're not going to remember, and the next day they're going to wake up with uncharged hearing aids, then it gets inconvenient, right? And so that's something to consider. So, I mean, those are the top things I wanted to go over with you guys in this episode. You know, if you guys have any questions that I didn't, or something I didn't go over, definitely comment on the comments below. Send us a message. We're more than happy to have a one-on-one conversation with you and talk about your specific needs, and maybe bring you in for a free hearing test and consultation. We are also offering free tests, free consultations, and a free 14-day trial of our most premium level hearing aids. Okay, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys learned something in this episode, and I can't wait to come to you guys next week. All right? Take care.